Southwest Airlines began in 1971 and was founded by Roland King and Herb Kelleher. Southwest is one of the largest airline carriers in the United States with about 55,700 employees, and it specializes in its low fares and short hauls. At the end of 2017, they served over 100 locations and had 706 aircrafts. Southwest Airlines was the first to offer the frequent miles program, allowing the passengers to bank traveled air miles to be used for cheaper flights or even free flights. I chose this company because it is very close to me and it's also close to my family. Whenever we would travel to anywhere in the United States, we'd always use Southwest. My parents also use their credit card, which over time it gives you points to where you can redeem them for cheaper flights or free flights. And the way you do that is you literally just, every time you buy something, like say you go and buy a new TV, you swipe that credit card, and just over time after purchasing things with that credit card, it will add up and you could use those points to buy flights or just free flights. And I've flown numerous places in the United States, and every single time it has been through Southwest, so I definitely recommend them. When I did my first research, I decided to buy, I had $1,000 to invest in the stock, and I decided to purchase 16 shares. And on the day I purchased these shares, the market closed at $59.70 per share, with a total of over 587 million shares. And with both of those numbers, it came up to a market cap of $35.1 billion. Southwest Airlines stock is a smart investment given the airline's history of profitability, its low valuation, its ability to return value to shareholders, and the key investments it's making to execute its differential strategy. These investments should continue to build the Southwest brand and result in future earnings growth as the airline takes advantage of the favorable U.S. economy. Southwest will also increase its profits off of the new tax reform that President Trump put into place. In a recent Value Line investment survey, Southwest will expect to pay an income tax rate of around 22% to 24% in 2018 rather than the 37% that they had to pay last year. So they are paying less in taxes, so they're going to make more money off of that. They're spending less money. And Southwest will plan on using the savings to upgrade their inventory and pay their employees a little bit more. The remainder will flow to the bottom line, adding an estimated 40 cents to 60 cents to the 2018 ShareNet. Finally, after looking over the 2018 Value Line investment survey, Southwest has always shown a profit dating back to 2002. So they're a pretty good company. At the moment, I'm pretty satisfied with how it's going. The share price went down a little bit, but it's still making profits. The share price went down from $59.70 to $52.33 per share. So I'd lose a little bit of money, but not too much. Plus, it's trending in a way that makes me want to hold on to it because it has been going, it's been like a roller coaster. It's been going up, then down, and then up even more, then down, and then up even more. So it's like a never-ending cycle. So I plan on holding on to it because of that. My investment today, if I calculated it, would be $837.28 rather than $955.20 that I paid last time. The share price went down from $59.70 to $52.33 per share. So that means the market cap dropped. It went from $35.1 billion to $30.8 billion. This is a 12% decrease in the growth, and that is because the stock price went down. They still have the same amount of shares, it's just the price per share just dropped. The last dividend was paid on March 6th, 2018. It paid 12.5 cents per share, and it paid cash. So it's free money. The dividend was declared on January 31st, 2018, and its payment date was on March 28th, 2018. Because of this dividend, I made $2, and it may not seem like that much, but that's $2 that I didn't have. So it's free money, as I said earlier. And most people will often buy more shares. I only bought 16. Most people spend a lot of money. Some people drop like a couple thousand. I only dropped $955 when I purchased it. Some of the news that will affect the Southwest Airlines is the main thing is they are planning on shifting into more fuel-efficient aircrafts within the fleet, and that will increase the margin because they're spending less money on getting the fuel for it. And they're also coming up with a new revenue management tool, and that new revenue management tool will relieve competition pressure and may drive top-line growth in 2018. As management puts their new tool to work, Southwest's top line should see positive results. Additionally, the shift into more fuel-efficient stands to improve margins in the future. On a macroeconomic scale, I'm predicting that an increase in the travel demand in 2018, I'm predicting there will be, I didn't mean to do that. I'm predicting there will be a travel demand in 2018, with Southwest positioned better than many competing airlines, and I'm putting them there because they have cheaper flights. They have excellent customer service still, and they're just an all-around good airline. They're consistent. They're usually on time, and they're not really late that often. And then Southwest also remains a top pick in the industry due for continued success. I plan on sticking with Southwest. They have always shown a profit being made, and I'm sure they will go up again. Right, like earlier I said, right now I'm losing money from when I originally bought it, but I'm sure that they will go up. They're one of the biggest airlines today and make a lot of revenue, and they plan on making even more when they put that fuel-efficient plan and their management plan together. So I will hang on and ride it out, since I'm almost positive that the stock will go back up. Once it hits a number I like, I'll probably sell it, and then also when I sell it, I might buy it back once it goes down low enough so that I can do the same process again. So right now, if it's at $53 per share, or $52 per share, and if it gets up to let's say $60 or $70 per share, it rises a lot, I plan on selling it and then buying it back once it goes low. So, I'm hoping I sell it high and then it drops straight down, they plummet, so I can buy it again and then make money off of that. I would always recommend this stock to somebody. As I said in part 1, they have always shown profits dating back over 10 years ago. They are going through a little of a hardship right now, but they've made plans to increase their revenue and make more money off of it, which means the profit margin will go up also. Also, it is getting to be a busy part of the year with summer coming around the corner, so that means families will be traveling out of the country. Well, actually not out of the country, but they will be traveling out of the around the US. So I feel like since Southwest is cheap and they're an all-around good company, I expect a lot of people to want to fly through them. So, and also a lot of people would recommend them to others. So I think it's a good investment. I would definitely do it again. I plan to do it again once it drops low enough. So that was my part 2 for the stock track assignment. And the first part I recapped at the beginning of this video. So, thank you.